So children, we'll be doing the water bodies today. So the first step is that you will write down your name and then you will write down the heading, that is water bodies. So you must use sharp pointed color pencils. Please do not use crayons because that will make your map very untidy, and do not use sketch pens also, because in case you make a mistake, then it will be very difficult. So first of all, we'll mark the water bodies surrounding North America. So the first one is the Hudson Bay. Now children, when you mark the Hudson Bay, color it this way. This is the Hudson Bay, and do not color this part because this is the James Bay. So after you color it, then you write Hudson Bay. The next one is the Gulf of Mexico. So for Gulf of Mexico, this is the Tropic of Cancer, and you will be marking this area as the Gulf of Mexico. Your shading should not cross the Tropic of Cancer. So this is the Gulf of Mexico. Next we have the Caribbean Sea. Now Caribbean Sea is just above South America. You draw an oval shaped area like this. You color it inside over here like this, and then you label it as the Caribbean Sea. Then the next water body is the Bering Strait. The Bering Strait is a narrow water body that separates North America from Asia. So here we'll draw with the help of broken lines like this, we will draw the Bering Strait. So this is your Bering Strait. Now let us mark the water bodies around Africa. So first one is the Gulf of Guinea, over here just above the equator. Alright, here. It looks like a tree, children. If you see, it looks somewhat like a tree. So this is the Gulf of Guinea. Alright. Then we'll be marking the Mediterranean Sea. Now children, when you mark the Mediterranean Sea, you have to be very, very careful. You have to mark it like this. First you draw the boundaries like this. Alright. After you have drawn the boundaries, then you start coloring these parts. Right? So this is the Mediterranean Sea. So in Mediterranean Sea, children, when you mark, you will not shade this area, you will not shade this area, you will not shade this area, you will not shade this area. Only this portion has to be shaded as the Mediterranean Sea. Now we will mark the Black Sea. Now for Black Sea also you have to be very particular. This part, this is the Black Sea. Okay, and you will not color this because this is the Sea of Azov. So this is the Black Sea. Then we will mark the North Sea. North Sea is between British Isles and Europe. So you can draw an oval shape like this. Color it like this. Alright. So this is North Sea. Next we have the Caspian Sea, which is just to the east or to the right of Black Sea. Alright. So this part, color it like this. This is the Caspian Sea. Then we'll mark the Persian Gulf. Persian Gulf is over here. This is the Persian Gulf. After you have shaded, draw an arrow like this and write Persian Gulf. Next we will be marking the South China Sea. So you draw a circle somewhat like this over here, and then you label it as the South China Sea. The Gulf of Carpentaria, which is over here. Okay, this is the Gulf of Carpentaria. Just above Australia, you can see this basin like thing. This is the Gulf of Carpentaria. Then last is the Strait of Malacca. Strait of Malacca, children, it is over here between Malay Peninsula and the island of Sumatra. Now in this map you will see that there is no gap, but what you do is you use a dark color like this. You color it like this in between the two, and you label it as the Strait of Malacca. And children, sorry, the last one, sorry, I just missed out the Strait of Gibraltar. So Strait of Gibraltar is between the Iberian Peninsula and between Africa. In between these two, you will just draw a small line like this. Okay, use a pointed pencil, just draw a small line like this, and you label it as the Strait of Gibraltar.